Iowa Live.
From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, it's Friday on Iowa Live. Welcome to the program. And you know, Fridays are awful special around the state of Iowa because something really cool happens on the roadways. I'm sure you've seen them. The roadside chat messages. You know what we're talking about? The Iowa Department of Transportation has those really cool and fun sayings. Well, they have something else going on. So we brought our friends from the Iowa Department of Transportation in with us. Tracy Bramble and Willie Sorensen are here. And you see the messages and it makes you smile on Friday mornings. These are the two responsible. Welcome. Thanks for coming over.
Thanks, Lou.
Yep, thanks, Lou.
We have a really neat program that's starting, an educational program that we want to let everybody know about. What is it?
Right. So the messages that you see every Friday were associated with our Zero Fatalities program, which is a driver behavior program. Now we have morphed that program into something called What Drives You. So you'll start seeing a difference now. You'll see the What Drives You logo instead of Zero Fatalities.
Oh, okay.
And the reason we did that is we had a bunch of focus groups last year that we talked to about what's going to actually make them change their behavior. And the fatality number didn't really do it for anybody. I mean, everybody wants to have that zero number for their own family, but it didn't seem to make sense to people.
Didn't resonate.
Right, it didn't resonate. So what did resonate with people was what's at the end of my trip? What's waiting for me? What drives me to be safer on the road? So what drives me to buckle up? What drives me to not drive impaired? What drives me to be attentive to my driving? What drives me to go slower and make it to my destination safely?
Yeah, we have a video here I want to show you to give you an idea of what we're talking about. And this is really going to grab a lot of attention. I mentioned to you in communication that these were ideal photos. Yeah.
Yep, we did work with an agency out of Columbia, Missouri, but they have an office in Urbandale who specializes in driver safety and driver behavior. And so they really came through for us on those images and the videos.
Yeah, it hit every button. It pushed every button that we're talking about. Now, we're going to start seeing those now, or is this more social media?
Nope, they started on December 19th, so you'll be seeing them on TV, a lot of digital, and then also on the radio. And then we do have social media, so there's a Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's What Drives You Iowa. So go out and like those, find those online, and connect with us that way.
How long before we see if it's making an impact?
Well,
is it the overall numbers?
That's always tricky because crashes typically don't have one cause. And so to see the numbers drive down, it's more of a decade-long kind of process rather than like in 6 months, we're not going to be able to tell if this is effective.
Got it.
The way we're going to be able to tell if this is effective is what we hear back from people as to, I changed my behavior because I'm thinking now about my son at daycare. I'm thinking about my grandpa. I'm thinking about my dogs at home.
That it worked. So buckle up, slow down, drive sober, pay attention.
Exactly.
Those are the 4 big messages we want to get across.
And if everybody did those things 100% of the time, we could cut fatalities by at least 90%.
That's amazing. All right, something else that we are very proud of around here are the roadside chat signs, that what they're called now on Fridays. You see them pop up, and Willie, you've had some great ones, over the years.
We've had a lot of fun with it. We're at it like 9.5 years.
Wow.
At State Fair this year will be our 10th. It will be our 10th anniversary.
Let's show some of the signs that you've seen here, folks. Some of the roadside. Why is the road wet, Todd? Slow down, Margot. And you have to read it like that when you see it.
You do. You can't help but read
Let's see the next one here. This is what we're talking about. Fridays is when they pop up. Drive like your friends' lives depend on it. Yep.
And that gets to that what drives you.
How about that? Oh, this is a fun one here too.
You have to jump up and down when you say this.
And this is one of Tracy's favorite movies, so we had to do a movie to match her up.
There you go. Take a look at another one. Unless you have a flux capacitor back to the speed limit. Yeah. And that was right around the anniversary of Back to the Future.
Not a coincidence.
No, not a coincidence. They're usually, here's one that you're going to see here, folks. In the next couple of days, possibly something similar to this. Phil can't predict brake lights. Give others space. Phil as in?
Punxsutawney
Phil, which is coming up in just a couple of days. Fly under the radar by obeying the speed limit. That is today's.
Correct.
When you go out there. But you have something really cool, too, is that you're giving people a chance to give their ideas.
Absolutely. So you can go to What Drives You Iowa .org.
Okay.
And
if we can go to the touchscreen real quick, and I'm gonna walk over. Just pop the touchscreen up on the thing, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Up at the top of there, you're gonna see where it says roadside chat. We're gonna push the roadside chat message, and then it's gonna show you how you can enter your idea for the message. You have it right here. Look at this one over here. And he says, "Don't tweet and drive. The Twitter is full." That's still one of my favorite ones. But you can put your message here, and then you send it off, and who knows? Maybe we can see your message on
Yep.
one of the roadside chat messages.
And when you do this, it comes to Willie and I on email, and so we do look through those. And if we do use your message or a nugget of your message, we'll let you know when you get credit of it on our blog.
How about that? That is really cool. So the main website and the main area to get all this information we talked about today is which one?
Is whatdrivesyou.org. Whatdrivesyouiowa.org.
Whatdrivesyouiowa.org is what we're talking about. Go there and get all the information that we talked about today. Well, thank you both for coming over. It's so great to see you. We communicate with them every single week because we tell you what the message is on Friday mornings on Good Morning Iowa. So that is really cool. Thank you again
Great.
for
Thanks
coming
for having
over.
us.
You bet.
All right.
Thanks.
Drive safe, everybody.